Hi, welcome to our reading for February 2017. Remember, it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which sign symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, praying about. We're all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through the same thing at the same time, at the same pace. So see what feels right for you. It could be one sign, and that brings you clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest, greatest good of everybody. So we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. How you ride these energetic waves that come through here is always up to you. Is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave, preparing for that wave, crashing into the wave, riding the wave, or ignoring the wave? Also, feel free to make this an interactive video if you want to pull some cards for yourself. And if you have some time, try to check out the musical playlist below. See if there's more depth for this reading for you in any of those songs, or just enjoy the music. I love you guys so much. I missed you. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy the reading. I'll see you in a moment. Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to our reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising for February 2017. Let's begin and see what kind of energy is coming through for Sagittarius. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels and energies of love have for the highest, greatest good of all. Let's get clarity and focus on the energies coming through for Sagittarius and wisdom to ride these energies best. Let's get clarity, a nice focus and foundation for February 2017. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The Three of Wands. This is a nice card, Sagittarius. It's a waiting card. It's an active waiting card. It's a knowing that something is on the horizon, coming for you, wanting to work with you. It's usually having choices. There's one big ass flying ship coming towards you. It's not even on the water. It's clear. It's, I want to say, like hovering over any traffic in its way. It has its own highway coming towards you. It's, I mean, there's nothing in its way here, but it's just, it's still making its way towards you. Even though I'm getting, there's no, like, obstructions or distractions or detours, it still has a long journey. There is still a divine timing. There is still something that has to perhaps end or open up first before it can happen, before it can port, before it can dock at your bay. I just heard dock the bay. So it's like you're waiting for something, and this month is giving you a little cushion, a little allowance time, a little you time to prepare, to pack. I see you making plans, writing something down. I see like very neatly folded clothes, like organized, really nice. Or I just saw them rolled. Like first I saw them really nice, and now I saw, you know, like this, so you can put more in a suitcase. So maybe there's different ways to pack depending on what's coming towards you, how much you need. I feel like you have different choices, but I feel like there's one that's right. There's one that's bright. It's like beaming for you. It's bright. It's beckoning you. It's like bursting through something, and it's yours, Sagittarius. It's your ride. It gets you to your destination. It's, I hear U-turn. So I'm not sure where on that U-turn you're getting along for that ride, Or, you know, you could be at any point, maybe it's getting to you and then going back around to a different destination. So you're going to end up somewhere else than you expect after you get on board this idea, relationship, new start of something, this new partnership with something. I feel like it brings multiple partnerships throughout the journey, if that makes sense. So if you're, I don't know, if you are starting a new romantic partnership with somebody, it's getting on board with all of their friends, their family, where you go. I feel like I see like, I want to say like a world tour. I know that sounds weird, or maybe just different destinations in the world that you can go, and you go with somebody that you really have a good time with. And even if you know nobody, you end up meeting, it feels like, everybody or the right people there. So, I feel like you make plans as you go, but you have some good nuggets of like solid ports that you know along the way. So you got like the good idea, you got the good nugget of where you're going, where you're staying. I'm getting destination, like journey, exploration, going on a vacation. Maybe this is somebody you meet that you end up going to, I'm getting on vacation with, or you're going on vacation to meet somebody, or this is somebody else waiting for you, Sagittarius. That's possible. Maybe somebody's waiting for you to finally come through, get past your obstacles, decide that you're going to work together with someone, with something, get on board an idea with someone else. I hear start a corporation, start a company, something like that. Start a new business. Maybe this is somebody who has some good ideas, some, I'm getting like past experience with something that you could, like good advice. I feel like it's a working together. Maybe you've been waiting 3 years, 3 days, 3 months. It has to do with 3. Maybe there are 3 partners involved. I see like a restaurant, something like that, where somebody like takes care of the kitchen, someone takes care of like the management, and like I want to say like paycheck, and somebody takes care of you know, the front of the restaurant. Like the bar and the wait staff and the host and stuff like that. Or you have a company that has different departments, a children's department, an adult department, a lingerie department, something like that. Or I'm getting different departments, but management of all. So maybe you have to focus on each of those destinations or those ports, or a different department or a different relationship in your world. It could be like one department's your family. You have to deal with this first. Take care of the details before you get on board with something with them. You know, it's sitting down before you get on board with something. It's packing that suitcase, making the plans before you make the move. So I want to say make sure all the information comes through before you make a move, before you get on board. If you have to sit on something for a day, I heard a year. If you have to sit on something for a year and get those plans right before the journey starts, do what you have to do. I guess it depends on how far that journey is taking you. So adjust accordingly. There's also a lot of Aries Sun energy here. So I want to say somebody's on board first with somebody or something before the others. So there's one option, there's one relationship, there's one area you have to deal with first. And I feel like once you start with that one thing, there's a lot of stress that goes away and the other things don't feel so hard. I feel like there's one particular thing that feels a little extra stressful, or has to be like you have to attend to it first. So see what that is, attend to that first, do it right, and I feel like you're getting ready to go with all the rest that comes through. So let's get another card. Let's get clarity for the Three of Wands. I feel like it gives you time to get stuff done before you have to go. So it's time to think, it's time to create. It's like, you know, sometimes I see this card as the painter, and you don't have anything much to do or many clients yet or commissions yet, but you have time, which is a blessing and valuable. So use that time to paint your art and do your thing, practice your skill. You know, I see like a violin, or like I see a stringed instrument, but even a hammer, if you're a carpenter, something like that, to work on your craft, to work on what you do, your art, whatever it is. It could just be going back to school on something, so you feel like it's more natural when you start to, I see, teach, something like that. So you could already be a teacher, but want to learn more on something else. So that time is valuable. It's put into something that means something later. So when this boat docks on your, like at your port, that you're ready to get on it, right? You know, that you have all your paintings ready to go, your collection is ready to go. So now when your customers come through, you're already prepared. So get prepared for something, because there's definitely something coming through for you, Sagittarius. What is that for you? What are you itchy to get into, to start, that you know you have to do, that you know you have to finish, that you know you have to finish before you can start something else even, or multitask so everything sort of gets done together, you know? I'm getting at the same time. So I'm getting like baking, you know, when you have to do like cupcakes, something like that. Or like I see like a mini casserole, like, yeah, like a mini casserole, like in a cupcake thing. So they're all the same, but there's layers of something. So you put each layer in at once. So everything is the same, the next layer. So everything is in unison, but it's easier to do like that than one whole thing at a time. Stop, reboot, do it again, do the next one. It's easier sometimes to do a bunch at once. So I hope that makes sense. Let's get clarity on the Three of Wands for Sagittarius. And that's the Six of Earth. That's a really nice card. That is your scales coming back into balance. It's also gifts coming through. It's not just people wanting to get on board with you. They want to help you out. I get like, you know, funding, stuff like that with this. People excited about what you do. Equal exchange. Not necessarily the same type of energy, but the same value behind the energy exchange. It's like, I don't know, sometimes when you see somebody else do something hard and they make it look easy, you don't understand how much time or effort it is because they make it look easy. But it, you know, if you try to do it, it's really hard. Even for somebody who is professional, it's sometimes really hard. They're just really good at making it look easy. So there might be somebody who does something really different than you and they make it look easy and they can help you out. And there's something you do that you make look easy, Sagittarius, and it's not really that easy, you know? So what is that for you, that people come to you for help? They're like, thank you, Sagittarius, you know? You always help me out with this, or you always know how to do this, or you always get me back in line with this. So I'm getting teacher, students, something like that, that you're helpful with, that you naturally have other people want to get on board with whatever you're doing. So this could be actual money. It's Six of Earth, it's pentacles, it's coins. So it could be something, I'm getting something you find. Sometimes it's an extra, like little extra in your paycheck. It's an extra customer. It's an extra commission. Something that comes through, maybe small, but in the long run makes a big difference. I'm getting like a really good customer, something like that. And I'm getting good service as well. So I'm not sure which side of that scale you are on. It could be different sides throughout the month, throughout the day, you know. It could be a job too, you know, something that you maybe do once, you check it out, but it turns out to be something that I'm getting that U-turn. You know, maybe something stopped once, but it keeps coming back around. It decides to keep coming back. You know, there's something that it's gaining. I'm getting like refueling something going on, you know, like energy put back into something that was depleted. And that is somehow helped by you. You're helping to refuel something. So maybe somebody's coming into your world, helping restore some energy somewhere that was depleted. Like your scale was just kind of stuck on the ground here, you know, and something came around that had really good value to put on the other side, to rebalance you out, to just pull that down and lift something else up, adjust something differently. It just took the right value, the right thing, the right energy in the right place to do a lot of readjustment. It was like if something looked like it was something before, but it was hollow and there was nothing in it really of substance, it wouldn't rebalance the scale. So you would have to put so much on there to eventually have it rebalance that scale, when it's best to just find that one thing of, you know, depth that holds its value, its weight, you know. Gifts of money, time, or effort. New career opportunities. So I'm getting, it doesn't have to be a job. It's an opportunity somewhere in that job that recirculates positive energy all the time instead of just here and there kind of thing, okay? Receiving a loan or paying off debts. It could just be as well figuring out how to just give a little extra somewhere that doesn't feel like it's extra, you know, like putting something away, putting the change away in the piggy bank and using that for a vacation. Putting a little extra on your monthly payments on something so you have a cushion later when, if you want to go away or you need some money for something else, or you just have it paid ahead of time that it feels good. It takes some weight off later by doing a little bit of something that maybe doesn't, maybe it's not even, you know, it's just enough value that in the long run it makes a big difference. All right, this is a nice reading. You have a lot of good things coming to you, so look out for that. And with this, look to where you can help, because it's energy exchange. So it doesn't have to be in the same environment, the same place, the same person, the same relationship. It's just holding value in your energy, helping out wherever you can, whatever comes your way across your path. And if it feels right for you to help something, then do it, you know. And then there might be another time later in the month where I get you're stuck in a pickle or something like that, Sagittarius, and like somebody just is there and they just feel like they want to help you out and they can get you out of a pickle, and you know, somehow it works out in the end. And I feel like it recirculates bigger, like, you know, it's like I just saw like using the rubber band on the pickle jar, you know, sometimes so you don't have to use so much, like sometimes it doesn't matter how strong you are, it just doesn't get open. So sometimes it's just a little bit of like grip, you know, on something, and that's all you need, and then you pop it open and you're good. So one more card, Sagittarius, for February. This is the Winged Enchantment Oracle. It's all birds. Let's get clarity for Sagittarius for February. On the Six of Earth and the Three of Wands. It could also be earthy energy and fire energy. So you could be working with another Sagittarius and Aries, a Leo, a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus like energy, something to get you fired up but still solid and stable, you know. Although there's a lot of air and water, so I want to say you're pretty balanced. Here, there's the butterfly wings, and this scale is sort of just hanging out of nowhere. It's just kind of hanging out of the sky, so it might be a surprise, an idea, an inspiration, literally coming out of nowhere for you. And I feel like when it comes, it's going to be like highlighted, like in the spotlight, like almost like singing to you, if that makes sense. All right, let's get another card for Sagittarius. Clarity on the Six of Earth and the Three of Wands. And 29, Robin. All right, I always think of Rockin' Robin. I'll put that below. I have it in my head right away. There's also, I want to say, cranberries or cherries here. I'll put something by the cranberries. The first thing I heard was linger. There's a really big, beautiful nest, and I want to say snowflakes. So warmth in the snow, or I hear the break after the frost, or it makes me think of like frosting on ice cream or on cake, or maybe ice cream, maybe desserts, pastry chef. I see like fancy cappuccino drinks, coffee. I'm seeing the restaurant thing with you, Sagittarius, or like hospitality, you know, maybe it's just hospitality everywhere, you know, maybe there's a different course. I'm getting different courses coming through. Maybe there's a different course coming throughout the month for you guys. You know, there's like a little appetizer taste of something coming through. You're waiting for, you know, the big course that's on its way. You know, you got something, you know, the rest is good. You know, and then you get the soup, and then you get the like substance in the meal, and then there's a dessert coming. So maybe there's different flavors, different courses, different things coming through. Maybe you already had a taste of something and you're waiting for the main course, or you know, you're just walking in that restaurant. It's just an idea. You just heard about this place, this idea. You just knew it was coming. You could feel the right partnership coming, and it's here. You discovered the right establishment, the right restaurant, the right partnership. I'm getting something like that, like an environment. So 29 is an 11. So it's a master number. It's the way through. I see like, you know, like an old Western like door, like an old saloon, or like, you know, the doors that open up like this and they swing back and forth. So that makes me think of also a kitchen door. Let's see. 29 is Robin. It also makes me think of Batman and Robin. I am Robin, the song of renewal. I am recurrence and eternity. I am the promise that life will keep spinning. I am ancient, bringing forth I almost want to say accent. I am ancient, bringing forth the spring from the deep chill of winter. You are expecting me as I reassure you that the ice is thawing. Your own winter must have its spring. It's time to align and know which season you're in. Is it time to rejuvenate? Time to awaken? The hibernation of your talents and dreams has no place in my medicine. I am cleansing like the rain. I am flowing like the river. I am your wake-up call at sunrise. Keep your world going no matter how thick the ice has formed. Something needs tending. That's that thing that needs attending first. Just do that first, and I feel like it's all easier afterwards. Like, don't procrastinate. Wake up and get something done. Something needs tending. You are a caretaker of your own soul. You are your own change. Renew yourself and rejoice. You are new beginnings. You are invigorating. You are upward growth. You are Robin. All right, guys. I love you so much. I hope this was helpful. I'll see you soon. Bye.